There I am. Welcome back to E20's own fucking TV, mate. I am going to unleash fucking hell today, yeah? On this fucking Good Friday, Easter weekend, whatever it fucking is. Honestly, I've had enough of wankers telling me that I'm wrong. Like, you keep telling me I'm wrong, but I'm telling you, I know what's coming. Yeah, before I get started on this video, please do smash a like on the video. Goes a long way, yeah. And subscribe to the fucking channel. That goes a long way and all. Where the fuck is AD? AD, where are you? Come outside, son. You mean stop hiding within the shadows. You know what I'm saying? Come outside and fucking talk to the fat cunt here. Because you keep telling me, oh, there's nothing to worry about, James. You're wrong, you're negative, you're working it game by game, but we can't even beat a fucking side who's bottom of the league and one of the worst teams in the Premier fucking League, man. Come on. Let's not lie to ourselves. Stop lying. Yeah? I've had a lot of people keep lying on this fucking YouTube game and social media. Stop fucking lying, yeah? Because you're lying to yourselves, you're talking absolutely bollocks, yeah? And it's all this fake positivity. You can take your fake positivity and shove it firmly up your arsehole, son. Yeah, because I've just about had a fucking enough now, right? I've had enough of people keep lying. I've had it for the last 18 months, and I'm going to start fucking going into one with these people because they are lying for their own sake. Yeah, this ain't right. Today, we was outplayed, and they deserved the point. They deserved the fucking point today. Like, who's saying that they don't deserve a point today? They was better than us in the first half. Yeah, they hit the crossbar. Second half, we come out. We had a good go in the second half, yeah? Where would we be without Jared Bowen? Someone tell me where we would be. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we'd be nowhere. We'd be in the Championship, right? He scores a goal, and we have a go. Nothing major. The last 10 minutes of that game, we're defending for our lives against Southampton Football Club. Let's put that into perspective right now. Southampton Football Club, we are defending for our lives, right? And they score right at the death. Don't take the piss out of me, mate. And don't take the piss out of people who are calling it as it is. Because we're not lying. Do you know what I mean? Nick's not lying. I'm not lying. Fucking Gio's not lying. We're all not fucking lying here because we've seen it. We've seen it from time to time. So tell me where we're going wrong. Someone tell me in the chat where we're going wrong today, right? I said on the preview, anyone who bothers to watch my shit, right? I turned around and said, I expect a demolition job today, yeah? And today will prove to me everything. And what did it prove to me? Is that Potter doesn't have a fucking clue. Doesn't have a clue, I'm afraid, yeah? And what we are witnessing is him taking off Jared Bowen. I just don't get it. I just don't get the man. Yeah, I don't get it. We are a second half side. That's what we are. We're a second half side. So what happens when we go a goal down then next season if we're a second half side? It's not right. It's not acceptable. And it's fucking outrageous. I am livid. I'm livid, right? I knew this was coming. And where the fuck is AD? Or has he disappeared into the fucking shadow realm? Do you know what I mean? I will sit here all fucking night and wait for that man to turn up. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking hiding. Hiding. Do you know what I'm saying? But enough of these people keep gaslighting all of us. Telling us that we're wrong. Well, I'm telling you something right fucking now. I'm not wrong. Yeah? I wasn't wrong last year when I knew what was coming. And I'm not wrong now. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is not right. Yeah? He can't even beat Southampton Football Club, who are 11 points in the fucking league. We can't beat Southampton Football Club at home. But people will say to me, don't worry about it, James, right? The season's irrelevant. Why don't them people just fuck off down the road? How about that? That's coming from me. Why don't you just fuck off down the fucking road and don't come back? Because I've just about had a gutful of all these wankers keep saying the same shit to me all the time. The same stuff. Trust the process. Time to chill. Bedding in period. It's going to take time. It's going to take 2 years. We are West Ham United Football Club and we can't beat Southampton at home, who are the worst team in the league. Honestly, like, this is unacceptable. Fucking unacceptable. And I knew it today. I had a feeling. I thought, I bet West Ham fucked this up today. And in the E20 group chat, right, which is a great group chat, by the way, one of the boys said it in there. It wouldn't surprise me if we lose this game, right? We should have lost this game. Quite openly, we should have lost this game. We didn't deserve to win the game. Southampton were the better side. The first half, Southampton have got a assistant manager or caretaker manager in charge, and Southampton are passing the ball about better than us. Come on. You're not mugs. And I always say this to you, right? And some wankers out there always got a bad opinion on me. But I'm not fucking wrong, am I? I wasn't wrong about Lopetegui, and I wasn't wrong about the fucking summer. Yeah, when I said about the summer. I said, if he don't start fast, we're going to go down the pan early, right? Do you know what I mean? Call me clairvoyant. Do you know what I mean? Call me fucking like mystic fucking fat man or something. I don't know. Call me something. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. And I know that this is what scares the shit out of me. It scares the fucking life out of me, this does. And I am worried for next season if he's here. I'm concerned because you've got an owner who will get involved. You've got a manager that doesn't know his best team. That team today was strong enough to go and beat Southampton Football Club. I do not care what anyone says. That team out there was strong enough to go and do a job on Southampton. And we got outplayed. Why did we get outplayed today, people? Yeah, you can't say about, oh, he hasn't got his players because we've got better players than Southampton. So come on. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on. Right, let's get Sadaddy in. Take it away, mate.
Just do it now. Get rid of him. I agree with you. If he's manager next season, we're in a relegation fight with him as manager. Fucking, he did the same shit versus Everton. Did it work, James? No, it didn't. Going to a back three. He did it against Bournemouth. Did it work against Bournemouth? Nope. So, you know what he does? He does it against the worst Premier League side ever, James. And it doesn't even work. Subbing on Mavropanos to hold on to a lead is a death sentence. Fucking clown. And the players, Mohamed Kudus is a fucking disgrace. Disgrace. What did I tell you last week? He shows up for Liverpool and he's going to do fuck all against Southampton. Where was he today? Fucking lazy-ass player.
I know. That's why I'm letting you land, mate.
No, Fulkrug and Bowen. Fulkrug's link-up play, and Kudus is ruining it all the time. And then 15 minutes to go. Oh, we're up 1-0. How about go get a second goal against the worst? Nope, Hermano. I'm gonna go sit back with Mavropanos at center back to keep a 1-0 lead. He's a fucking pussy. He's a trash manager as well. I'm sorry. I had enough of this. Lewis G, he showed more in 15 minutes than Kudus has the whole fucking game. And this clown wanted Evan Ferguson. What's he done? What's he done since he's been here? Fuck all.
I'm gonna say one thing about Evan though, yeah. He was supposed to come on, and he got told to go into the change room or something, and he threw a bit of a hissy fit. That's what I was hearing on the commentary.
And this summer transfer window is going to be a shit show. We need 7 or 8 new starters. Our starting 11 is crap. We need 7 or 8 new players. Does anyone think Sullivan's going to go do that? No. We're going to be stuck with the same crap.
Yeah, but listen, I'm going to say this: the gaslighting in this fan base has got to stop now. Stop lying. Yeah, because it seems like people are burying their head so far up Potter's arsehole, right? That they're not seeing reality, right? At the minute, right? I'm not. How can I put this? I don't want to be Potter out, but he's making me it. No, he's making me not want him here, and that makes no sense to Daddy. Do you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be like this.
No, James, I was the same thing with Lopetegui. 5 games in, I wanted him gone. But I was told, but just back him. He needs time. No, you're either good enough or you're not. Why should we give him another transfer window? I'm serious. What his tactics are, don't show up first half. We never show up in the first half. When you were saying Southampton deserved a point, you were incorrect. They deserved all 3 points. True. They should have been 3-0 up at halftime.
True.
Because we can't start off on the front foot. These players are better than 17th, but this crap coaching is enabling them to play worse. I'm sorry. And the players, Thomas Whufc should be starting. He's one of the only players who fights for the badge. Not barely any of those players out there are fighting for the badge. Lazy twat.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Right.
Max Kilman should have been sent off.
I agree on that. He's a lucky boy, Max.
Yeah. Southampton could have been sent off as well. He was lucky as well. Like, I'm sorry. But his tactics, James, this is the worst Premier League team ever, and he thinks what we need is to bring on Mavropanos to hold on to a 1-0 lead. He's done this multiple times this season. When it doesn't work.
I can't. I'm not being funny enough. I won't be gaslit no more.
No, James. Me and you have called every single thing that's happened the past year. What did we tell them at the end of last season about this upcoming season? People thought we would be challenging for Europe.
Yeah, I know.
They are on crack cocaine. If someone tells you that you wanting Potter gone or questioning him is a bad thing, they are on crack cocaine. That's what they're on.
They're on something. Right, so Daddy, I'm going to let you go, mate. Take care of yourself, mate. Peace. Right, I'm going to bring both of these in together. This is going to be interesting. Right, don't talk over each other.
I'm going first.
Right, go on then. But when I say stop, I mean stop. And if you don't listen, then I'm going to cut you out.
Bro. Let me be totally honest with you, yeah? I watched that game. The most passionate I have been this afternoon is watching E20 Zone TV. I watched that game and I was just like, yeah, we've got much better players than Southampton. It's a 0-0 draw. Oh, one of our good players scored after a little reaction from half time.
Right.
Potter's gonna you got handed 3 points, Graham Potter, by 5 years of good work from this club, having much better players than Southampton. Oh no. I don't want 3 points. I want to hand Southampton every fucking incentive to get a fucking draw. You fucking melt, Graham Potter. Get him out of my club. He's a pussy, man.
I'm going to be honest.
Nerves, bro.
I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here. Right, hold up a minute. Hold on.
You started me off. I was calm when I watched this video, bro. Don't piss me off. I was calm when I was watching this video, blood.
Well, you're not fucking calm now. You look like you're about to go and kill some man.
Go to West Ham Network's channel and look at the comments I was making through the game, bro. Man was calm. Yeah. I was just calm. And then I see man like you gassing me up, bro. And I'm like, 100%, bro. This is not acceptable, bro. He literally got handed 3 points because we have much better players than them. And he incrementally took all the good players off.
True what you're saying.
We weren't even dominating.
And listen, everyone's going to take the piss.
Trash!
Right.
Trash, bro.
Right. What? You chill out for a second, right? Have a fucking bit of oxygen for 1 sec, right? That's what I'm going to say to him. While he chills out, I'm going to be honest, before I let Kane speak, yeah? He's fucking right. He's right in what he's saying, yeah? He might be going around it in a bit of a mental way, but he's fucking right. Like, Potter's has literally handed them. There you go. There's a point. Now, I haven't gone that mental, but I don't blame Damien for that. I don't, and I can't, because what he's saying is fact. Do you know what I'm saying? Not fiction. Kane, what you saying, mate?
Just going to let my ears recover from that. To sum up the game, it took a second half monster class from Paqueta for us to barely scrape a draw versus one of the worst ever Premier League sides. I think that sums it up how crap it was, to be honest with you. It was absolutely rubbish. The only threat we had was on the counter. Well, we know these Caduce going better in the counter anyway. It was absolutely rubbish. And there's anyone sort of going, oh, you can't blame Potter. Well, you can, because I agree, our side's not very good. But come on, we're getting peppered by Southampton. That's absolutely shocking.
Can I ask you something, Kane? Because listen, I've known you for a good few years, right? You're one person that whose opinion I do respect, because you are a man who looks at it from both sides of the coin. Yeah, you're not like biased to be one side. Honestly, can you believe that today though? Honestly, because I was expecting West Ham to come out and go for him today, and they look shit. How can you go from being so good against Liverpool in the second half, pushing Liverpool back, bullying Liverpool, to then us?
Can I be honest? You know that second half versus Liverpool, it was very good. But to sum that up as well, they were coasting. As soon as we got an equaliser through that own goal, they went straight through us and made it 2-1. Do you know what I mean? I didn't take too much from that game.
Saying, yeah.
And today, I thought we would make a meal out of it. I thought we'd win. I thought we'd struggle like hell. As soon as we score one goal, that'd be it. But to be honest with you, apart from a good spell in the second half, they were up for it. Southampton were trying to go for the winner, trying to get them to win the game. So no, I didn't have much expectation for the game, but that was a lot lower than I thought.
Listen, I've done Spaces, I've done TikToks, I've done the YouTube. I will not be gaslit by no cunt. I mean that. And I challenge AD. Where are you, AD? Where the fuck are you?
Do you know what he tweeted? I saw him tweet today saying all these fans when Potter has success. How about some shots on target, buddy, before you start throwing it up?
Fucking hell, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I've had enough of these people keep telling me that I'm wrong. Yeah. And telling me, oh, you're fucking negative. Tell me what to be positive about today. Someone tell me. Right? And I challenge anyone to come on this platform today and tell me that I'm wrong about today's performance. Because you can't, because there isn't one. Do you know what I'm saying? As simple as that. Right, Damien, I'm going to have to let you go, mate, because I've got other people want to come on. Let's get Tone in. Tone, what you saying? Talk to me.
Fucking disgrace, but sorry to swear on the channel straight away, mate, but that was absolutely shocking. You can't say it's a game of two halves because there's none at all. The setup in the first half was diabolical. We were slow. We offered nothing. And I make you what were you saying, mate? You know, it just papers over the cracks. Not even that. And the second half, when you think we came out, okay, got the goal, great, got that, couldn't capitalise on that, and then we went back to the old ways. And then you went on a madness with the fucking substitutions. I mean, if you're going defensively and that just tells you straight away he's got no idea.
I agree.
And,
like, you know, what can I say to that? Like, what he's saying is true. And if people are going to go, oh, you know what? Like, the season's done. What scares me, and I say it all the time on here, yeah, and I feel like I'm a fucking broken record, but I've got to say it, is that what happens next season if he has a false pre-season and the same thing happens again? Like, if he was in a caretaker role right now, no fucker would want him. No one would want Potter. Like, no one would be going, oh, yeah, we've got to keep him to build. Build what? He's telling people in the fucking presser that he doesn't expect a big major rebuild. Well, fuck me. If that's the case, we are fucked, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what I mean? We are in, and I look at Southampton, I look at Leicester as two Premier League sort of sides. I do not want West Ham to go down this path. And I'm pleading with it. And the problem is where people have had so much shit with Lopetegui, they've accepted any shit. It's like, you know what? It's been shit with Lopetegui. I'll take this because it's better than the shit that we previously had. But don't people realise one thing? Don't people realise one thing though? Like, what happens in the summer if the same thing happens over and over again?
The thing is what you're saying there, mate. When you think about it, yeah, if it weren't for Lopetegui and them points he's got, then we wouldn't be where we are now. We'd be in that bottom three.
True. It's true. I'm not be fan, and I can't stand Julian Lopetegui. Yeah, and I said he had to be sacked after the Leicester game because it was poor, right? But on this one, yeah, that today, what is that? Like, what is it? Like, someone tell me what the fuck it is, because it is, to me, that's a manager that is scraping a 1-0 all the way to the end, and then we get done because a side decide to throw the kitchen sink at us and deserve a point, and they could have beat us today. And do you know what? Not could have, should have. They should have beat us today. They hit the crossbar in the first half. It was shit. It was shit. Let's get Ginger. See what Ginger's got to say. Gins, what you saying, man?
What can I say? There's nothing to say, mate, to be honest. I think the only positive we can take out of that is we got a point, because we didn't deserve fuck all.
Yeah.
And the two games that I've been to see West Ham this year are both Southampton. I went Southampton away Boxing Day, and we should have lost that 4-0, 4-1, 5-1. And today it was exactly the same. They hit the bar then, they hit the bar today. They created more. How have we gone from that second half performance against Liverpool? Even in the first half, we were tighter defensively. But today we were fucking all over the place. And don't get me wrong, what are the fucking substitutions are about today? I'm seeing Mavropanos coming on. I'm seeing Soucek coming on. I want to see Andy Irvine. I want to see Evan Ferguson come on and play up top with Fulcrook. What are we doing? We're bringing on defenders for midfielders. We're bringing on midfielders for attackers. We need to shore up goals. They've got the worst defensive record in the league, and we can only score one goal. It's diabolical, James. And I weren't too sure on Potter when he first came in. I sort of grew to sort of like him because obviously the shit that we had with Lopetegui and the back end of Moyes era. But where does he go? Like everyone's saying, it's Amy's squad. But what do you expect? Moyes fucked us. Right? I know we keep going on about Moyes, and it is like 2 years ago now.
Right.
But he fucked us because he sold all of our other players and left us with the 30-plus-year-olds. All the
Yeah, but the thing is, James, just say this quick, yeah? Should Potter be getting better at the players he's currently got? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So why ain't he?
I think it's a mentality thing. I think it's a player mentality thing because, don't get me wrong, like the players we've got are good enough. And I said this to you last week against Liverpool. The players are good enough. But there's obviously something not clicking in that dressing room. He's obviously not getting them mentally right for a game. Because how do we keep going every single game this season and not coming out in the first half? We turn up little bits in the second half. It's not good enough. It really isn't. And if anyone thinks that we're going to get 6, 7, 8, 9 players in the summer, fucking dream on. Because Sullivan's already pleading poverty.
It's
we're
coming.
if we get 4 players, and we don't need quantity. We need quality. And and this goes back to Moyes. Moyes fucked us because of all the players he let go and all the players that he kept. When the players he kept should have been the ones that go. And he kept releasing more players than he got in. So
I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say this. Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying. For me, when I look at Potter, he should be doing better with the players he's got. I said the other day on a video that I did, Uzi improved. I don't really see who he's improved, if I'm being honest. Ginge, I'm going to let you go, mate. All right?
Yeah, nice one.
Have a good weekend. That's been Ginge. Tone, any final thoughts from you, mate?
I think the main thing for me, mate, is get this season over and done with, and then let's see what we can do in the summer, because we need to make some change. Because going by what we're seeing today, if that's the building blocks of what we're moving on with, we are literally fucking knackered. That's putting it politely.
I'm worried, mate. Now, I said the other day on a video, I said the other day on a preview, and I've been saying this for the last few weeks, I'm worried about the summer. I am, because I know what Sullivan's like. We all know what Sullivan's like. Yeah, and us going out, getting players, making them players come into the squad, all hit the ground running straight away, and then us trying to be better, it ain't going to work like that. It just doesn't work at West Ham. There is no way, and there's no logic in us signing 6 players and they're all going to bed in at the same time. Yeah, there's going to be people that ain't going to, it's going to take longer, injuries, etc. Right? Now I am concerned, because if he can't go through Southampton, who the fuck can he go through? Who can he beat convincingly? Yeah. And that is basically that. Like, who can he beat convincingly? He's. I don't want to be Potter out, but he's making me Potter out. That's what he is. He's pushing me to not back him rather than me support him. And I can't get on it.
I agree with that, because I think for me it was them changes he made in the late half of that second half. That made me kind of think, what is he doing? Because it just didn't make sense. Them substitutions he made near the end.
I don't know. I haven't got the answers. Listen, all I am is a supporter like everyone else who's watching this right now, everyone in the chat. but we are putting our faith in David Sullivan and Graham Potter to change West Ham's fortune next year. And I'm going to be honest, saying you just said there is spot on. If Robert Taylor didn't get the points in the first place, we'd be in shit. Imagine it. Just think if he'd have got sacked after the Leicester game that I wanted. Yeah, we could be right in a relegation scrap, so to speak. Like,
yeah.
And I've got no faith in Potter. People say, "Oh yeah, you know what?" Like, and I remember one person saying this to me a long time ago. They said, "Jay, he's an XG merchant. Yeah, he ain't going to play attractive football. But what happens when we go 1-0 down?" And my argument is, if we go 1-0 down, we've got no way of spinning the game round. We haven't done it all season. Yeah, we haven't spun a game round from a losing position, and we're a 45-minute side. That's a recipe for disaster, mate. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's why I'm worried. And people say, "Oh, you know what? Don't listen to E20. He's a cunt." Well, I'm not, because I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I might speak like a fucking chav, as people keep telling me, right? But I know this club like the back of my fucking hand, and I know how it works. And I've seen the story one too many times. I keep saying it to people, and it's like they're not listening. It's okay, don't listen. But mark my words, in the summer, Sullivan will get involved, right? Because he always does get involved. Yeah, like everything else, he gets involved. And we're hoping that Graham Potter is going to change West Ham. He can't even beat a Southampton side who were better than us today.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Well, you got. I mean, look, Southampton have to play for. They know they're down.
Yeah.
So they can just play for fun. And literally, they showed that. And I think you said it earlier on. We were lucky not to be 2-0 down by the first half, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
I mean,
you know,
the only thing I say is a positive before I go on that was a nice mark of respect for Dylan Tombides. That was about the best thing I could say that come out of that game.
Yeah. And the young girl who sadly lost her life to cancer on the 20th minute. See, that's the one thing with this club, right? We respect the supporters. Yeah, we do. Yeah. And as I always say it on here, when we're West Ham United, yeah, we're a fucking powerhouse unit, right? But when people are trying to keep telling us that you're a negativity, you're this, you're that, right? I asked the question back to them. Well, tell me what you see was better. And I'll say it to anyone. Put it in my comment section. Put it on my Twitter. Put it on anywhere. Because what I'm seeing is mediocre shit, and that will get us relegated next year. If we play like this next season, we're getting relegated. Mark my words on that. Yeah, because we're just not a good side. And how can you not be a good side with Lucas Paqueta, Jared Bowen, Mo, all these players? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And that's where I'm concerned, mate. I really am. Right, Tone, I'll let you go. Take it easy, mate.
Cheers, mate. Catch
All
you.
the best here. That's been Tone. I'm going to read out a few of your comments, and I'm going to make a move. I'm going to go and do the player ratings on my own. But the problem I've got is I need people to tell me the positives of what they're seeing through Graham Potter. Yeah. And I'm not like anyone else. Yeah. I like to give a manager a chance to a point. But so far, he's won 3 games. And by the time this season ends, he's had half a season. He's had about 18, 19 games in charge of West Ham United. Tell me. And also, another thing, I am offering a reward if anyone can find AD for me. Yeah? If you're out there, a little £20 reward for anyone who can find him. So search for him, tweet him. AD, where are you, son? Because you come on this platform, you tell me I'm wrong, you're telling me that I'm narrow-minded and I'm a sort of game-by-game person. I've got to send a search party out for you, son. Yeah? So there's 20 notes in it, if anyone who can find AD, missing in action. There you go. Fucking hell up, these people keep gaslighting. Is part of the answer? God knows. What is the question? Very good, mate. Very good. Mitch says, player ratings, have a night off, James. Waste of time. The show must go on, mate. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, I love Lucas to bits. I love Jay. Yeah, they're 2 good lads on this platform. But I've seen this story too many times, and I know the end of the story. Do you know what I mean? And it's okay being positive, but there's also got to be a standard at West Ham, and it seems like the standard's fucking gone. Seems like to us we're accepting any shit, anything. Do you know what I mean? So it's not good, mate. I mean, he stopped us leaking goals, I think, but still concede. He stops us leaking goals, but we still concede goals. Do you know what I mean? Never put yourself down. We've been James Brady wanted Potter. Now Sully will say, leave the dealings to me. We're fucked. You called it, James. I apologise, mate. I apologise. Oh, another thing. I've got to say this quickly. Damien said, sorry for his outburst, but I don't care. I seriously do not give a shit about his outburst because he's right. If he was coming on this platform talking utter bollocks and doing that outburst for no reason, then I can go, you know what, fair enough. Yeah, you're a prick. But on this one, I agree with him. That's why I stood back and said, go on. I'm not going to say a word because he's right. Where are the standards? Where are the fucking standards of this club? That's the thing that does me. Where are the fucking standards gone? We had it good, yeah? And I understand with the Moyes thing, yeah? I get it to a point. But the standards were set that West Ham are a top 10 side. In a space of 1 year, we've had 2 managers. We're going to probably finish 17th in the fucking league. But people go, well, wait till next season. No, I'm not being funny. Like, fuck next season, right? We should be thinking about it now. Because the problem is now, not later. I'm telling you. I'm saying it from the heart. The problem is now. And if Potter was a caretaker role, I would have money on it. No one would want him. And there's wankers on X, yeah, saying, oh, I would keep him. He's going to build. Build what? A fucking Wendy house? Do you know what I mean? He can't even build out from the fucking back. Do you know what I'm saying? It's such a short-term mentality to say that Potter is doing a terrible job. He's not done great. But since the season before he's got the job, we were so poor. How can we expect Potter to change things easily? Well, you just contradict yourself, Tom. It's a short-term mentality, you say, and you say he's doing a terrible job, but then you say he's not doing a great job. He's not doing great. Stop lying, Tom. Don't lie to yourself, son. Fuck me. Let's get what this man's saying. I was fully supporting Potter before the game, but now this is too far. There has to be a certain standard. Completely a fucking agree, right? Standard has to be set. At the moment, we're not even close. Completely agree on that. Fucking hell, mate. I've got like so many people like saying worrying stuff. The relegation battle for next season is here and now. The 3 teams coming up will not be as bad as the 3 that come up this season. Completely agree. Listen, I'm not here to influence you in your decision. I'm not. I'm here to give you my personal thoughts and the thoughts of people who come onto this platform. But don't lie to yourselves. You're better than that. Don't lie to yourselves. And when something is not right, you are allowed in life, yeah, even though this is a woke fucking society that we're living in, to call it out. And I will call it out on E20 Zone TV. And I will consistently call it out until the day E20 Zone TV is no more. Yeah, because I am not going to sit here, say nothing, yeah, trust the process and wait till the summer when we have games to play. And I swear to God, I'm going to say this. Our next home game is Tottenham. Yeah. If we get done by them, the worst Tottenham side that I've seen for fucking years at home, don't be here. That's what I'm going to say to you on that. Don't be on E20 Zone TV. Be somewhere else. Be on Claret and Booze. Be on Hammer's Chat. Just don't be here. Because I will fucking rip into him like a good one. Because I hate losing to them. I fucking hate losing to Spurs. And if we lose to Spurs, don't be on E20 Zone fucking TV. I'm doing that now. I said it wasn't the right man job. Obviously, I stand by that. Awful. Yeah, it's shit, mate. Shit. Listen, I'm going to say a few words about Southampton. Because I've done a bit of watching of a few of their players. Harwood Bellis, not all that for me. I'm going to be honest. Carl Walker-Peters is a talent. I've always said that I would love him at West Ham. I think he's a good player, and I thought he was an excellent player today. Should have scored. Should have scored for them, especially in the first half. Ramsdale throws the ball into the back of his net and somehow gets away with it, but he's just not good enough. And Dibbling come on and was effective. He was effective for them. I'm going to be honest. And he like puts his body about, bars me off the ball. And I thought Southampton deserved to win. I really do. I thought Southampton deserved to win in the first half. They were by far the better side. Yeah, we were shit. We had a 15, 20-minute spell in the second half, and that was it. And then after that, that last 10 minutes, I could not work out what Potter was trying to do. And he's bringing subs on. He's taking Bowen off, right? Why is he taking Jared Bowen off? Do you know what I mean? Why is he going so defensive against Southampton Football Club? Just doesn't make no sense to me. It really doesn't. And it pains me to say it. Shout out to that man also. Shout out to Scott for mentioning him. I thought he was excellent today. Absolute, like, had some of our players on toast, right, in moments. I thought he was superb. I thought Soufal was lucky to not be sent off, and I thought Kilman's lucky not to be sent off, both of them. Do you know what I mean? The foul that Soufal done in the second half on the Southampton player, I'm going to be straight. If the player doesn't go over the top and he's sort of in being fouled, I think Soufal's off. And Kilman should definitely have been sent off. Like, he's cleaned the geezer out, and yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It all goes back to Sullivan. If he had let Stein pick his own manager, we wouldn't be in this position. Lopetegui, Sullivan, all Sullivan signings, it's a circus. What did I say last year, mate? And I don't like to say I told you so, but I am going to say it because I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Sullivan. Yeah. And I don't go to the club because of Sullivan. Yeah. Because a lot of history with that fucking geezer. But I said to everyone last year, remember who owns this club. Just remember who runs the show at this club. And people were gassing up Stein and saying he's going to change the game. Yeah. The only problem that we've got at this club is David Sullivan. Always has been, always will be. And I look at Potter. Is Potter the guy? I don't fucking see it. Do you know what I mean? Always listen to Muttley. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to Muttley. We've gone from 14th to 17th, and some dopes think that's an improvement. He's got a point. Not lying. Do you know what I mean? More fact that we've gone backwards. How can the problem I've got is, how can we go backwards after Julian Lopetegui? How can we? This makes no sense. This makes no sense. Since Potter has been here, we've won just 3 games and lost 8. James, I'm worried about the season after next, to be honest. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. That's why I've been saying it for the last few weeks. And people come at me, disrespect me, call my channel shit, say I'm a negative cunt and all that. I'm not wrong though, am I? Southampton people. And like AED still missing in action. So there you go. I'm not wrong. Because I know what I'm talking about when it comes to West Ham United. Yeah. And listen, every other person who's saying stuff, and there's a lot of people that I respect in the YouTube. Well, one of them is Gio. And when me and Gio spoke the other week, I make him 1,000% right on what he's saying. The only thing I disagreed with him on when we had that sort of video that me and him done, he said it'd be boring and we'd be nicking games 1-0. That can soon change if we start conceding first, because we're just not a good side of coming back and beating sides. So I'm shitting it. I'm going to be honest. I said it the other day. I'm scared. Because I know what's going to happen in the summer. The issue I've got currently right now with Potter is, what do we do with him? Because he's here, he ain't performing well, and who else is out there that we can go and really get? It's a fucking mess. It really is. Let's get to this comment. Think about it from the player's point of view. They've had a manager that they liked, doing pretty well, big fan outcry. Then they get Loppe, who they don't like, and Potter. Imagine how they feel. Joe, the biggest one of all is, how does Jared Bowen feel? Because without him, we are a nothing club. That geezer carries this club on his shoulders as captain of this club. And, you know, it's gutting. It's absolutely gutting. and it's just not right. It's just not right. People can say what they want about David Moyes, and they can say about how he left us and all that. But one thing he did do is he set a standard at West Ham to be a top 10 side. In the space of 1 year, we've gone from being a top 10 side to a side that is 17th in the fucking Premier League. Whether the season's dead or not is irrelevant. There's still positions to play for. There's still games to play. There's still matches to be won. And the way we are at the minute, it just feels like we're going backwards fast. And my biggest fear of all, is I don't want to end up like Leeds. I don't want to end up like Southampton or Leicester, where we drop into the trap door and then we're fighting, bouncing backwards and forwards like a fucking yo-yo. That's the one thing I've got. Do you know what I mean? Because there are sides in this league who are miles better than us going forward. They're miles better than us defensively. And apparently last season was our best transfer window ever. Make of it what you make of it. I'm going to ask you kindly, please do smash a like on the video. Goes a long way, gets it out there. Yeah, I really don't fucking care anymore about this. Why should I waste my fucking time on a Saturday afternoon to sit there, watch West Ham United Football Club, serve up that shit, then sit here, do a video, and have the anger of all the people? Like, because the people are angry. And the thing is, I do it because I love this club, like everyone in the chat. I love this club to bits. But sometimes I think about it and I think, is it really fucking worth doing the fucking YouTube name for this shit? Is it really worth it? And to me, sometimes I just feel like I just want to give this a fucking miss. Sail off into the sunset and enjoy my life with my partner. Honestly, I've got no more words other than I fear the worst for the future. That's all I'm going to say on that. I fear the worst for the future. Anyway, from me to you, take care of yourselves out there. Try and have a good Easter bank holiday weekend. Have a good time. And I'll see you again in the next one.